Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends. What I wanted to do in this video is see what the lowest stage we could run and still get 6-star gear to make sure it's worth it. Recently, Plarium came out and said that they made the drops better for rares on lower stages, and that they made the drops better on stage 20 for us, which they did. I've noticed on stage 20 that the artifact loot table, I'm getting a lot more legendaries, I'm getting a lot more epics. It's really good gear and I appreciate it. And I wanted to see also for people who can't farm it yet, how are they doing? Are they still getting pretty good gear? Is it worth it to them? Should you feel bad because you can't get up there and do the really high stages that you want to yet? And you shouldn't. I really don't think so. We're gonna go over it together. That way it's a little bit of surprise for both of us. What I did is I went into dungeons, I went over here to Dragons 13. So Dragons 13, if we look, is the very first stage we can do coming up that'll give us 6-star gear. So it gives us 4 to 6-star gear. Not too bad. It's the very first one. 12 only gives us 4 to 5-star gear. So I went in here with a much faster team than I have here, than Seducer and Apothecary. But we're gonna throw in one other. I ran this just a minute ago. We did one run, no problem, 3 minutes, and then we lost one run. So I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna get a little support here from Kale to get the poisons on the dragon. The waves weren't a problem, but the dragon got us at the end. So we're just gonna hit start. We'll talk about it while it's running through it. And if I can do this with a 3-man team, which after we go over the artifacts, I'll show you these guys in detail. I'll show you their gear so you can get an idea of what I'm working with. Don't worry about the Great Hall. The Great Hall only has like +2, +3 on things that matter with HP, defense, and crit damage. But as far as accuracy, they do have pretty good accuracy. They'll have +6 to +10 accuracy. So those, of course, do help me out. But just to give you an idea of kind of where they're at wise, I'll show you their gear. That way you can see how they compare to your team. And for anybody, really anybody in the game, even if you're just starting out, it shouldn't take you very long to get up to the point to where you can do stage 13. It really shouldn't. You can get there. If you do the progression, you make your first 6-star, you get your grinder, you start grinding out your guys, you make 3 6-stars, which I have here. Of course, these guys have been run through Minotaur, so they have masteries, which always help out. Masteries always help. But even if you didn't have masteries, I know you could do this. You could do this with 6-star, with 60s. You could do this with 50s, with good gear, with a whole group of, we're talking about 5 50s. You could do 13. I'm pretty sure. I haven't gone back and done it myself, but I'm doing it with 3 right now. So come on, you got to be able to. Look, Kale just put 3 poisons on him. The dragon's not going to be able to take it with the poisons. Oh yeah, I have a poison gear on Apothecary, so he's getting a few extra ones. He has no chance. And then we've got Seducer. Now Seducer is pretty geared out. He's pretty pimped out because I really like Seducer. He's just look at that 6-pack on the side. He's just the man, right? He's coming through here. He doesn't care. He's just putting it all out. He has great skills. He has a great kit. He's a rare and he's void. What's not to like about it? I love it that he's rare. I love it that he's void. I love the kit that he has. I love the taunting gear that I put on him, the artifacts. So, but the main thing is right after this fight, we're gonna go over at least 100 artifacts. So I loaded up 1,700 energy. I ran through it nonstop. I think my runs were at 30-something seconds. Oh, okay, we're fine. My runs were at 30-something seconds, so it went by pretty quick, and I wanted to see how we do. So let's go over that. Let's go over that right now. Let's get into it. Let's go over here to champions. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. It's fine. We'll get here. So let's see how much new gear we have. 112 new gear, and all these are from Dragon 13. So we don't have to worry about them being from somewhere else. Now I'm going to tell you, this is how I do my gear because I go over, I hunt for a lot of gear. So whenever I get artifacts, I look for artifacts with crit and speed. That's it. If it's boots with speed, if they have crit on them, that's cool. If they don't have crit, sometimes if they have accuracy, I'll keep them for somebody that's a support unit. If it is something that is really good, like a speed set that has epic and just has speed and no crit in it, I'll roll it once or two. I'll roll it one time. If it doesn't roll speed, then I'll sell it because then I could use it on my support classes, right? So that's really all I do, and that's really all I'm going to do here. So don't get mad at me if I sell something, but the main takeaway to look at here is what number of 4 stars compared to 5 stars, compared to 6 stars, rares, epics, legendaries did we get? Now looking over this at first glance on accuracy, we're not doing too bad. There are some 4 stars in here. I mean, we're at stage 13, but there are a lot of 5 stars. Look, we got a 5-star, 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 6-star, and the rest of these are 4. So 4, no matter what it's got, I'm going to automatically sell because I don't need it. But if you need it, look over it and see what we got. So I'm going to go ahead and start selling. I'm going to look at this. Speed crit. No speed crit for me. No. No, these are flat. So even if this is flat, so even though this has, well, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't have speed crit. This one has speed. That's nice. All right, let's go over here to our speed sets. These I love. I love our speed sets. They're good for us. And the reason I did dragons too is because dragons is a bit easier to do than the other dungeons. I think everybody should be able to work up to dragons 13 very easily. And the gear in it, the gear is fantastic. The artifacts in dragons 13, in dragons in general, speed, accuracy, and lifesteal, you're going to use all the way through in-game and all the way through PvP, so you never can go wrong doing dragons. Let's see what else we got. Nope, nope. Come on, speed crit, give it to me. Oh, we got a legendary here. It's a 4-star legendary though. Remember, the other thing, we're not really looking at what I'm selling doesn't really matter. The main focus is we need to look at how many 5 stars and how many 6 stars we're getting in here compared, well, not even compared, just comparatively. How well is it? Is it decent enough? And it looks like it is. It looks like it's fine. We're getting a lot of 5-star gear in here. I don't see a lot of epics. I see a lot of rares though. I'd like to see some more epics. Maybe we'll see some here. Here's some epic boots. Okay, this has HP with 5-star and speed. I'm gonna roll on this, and if I don't get speed first go, I'm gonna sell it. So I'll leave that one up there. Okay, it was HP percentage, which is good. If it was flat HP, I would have just go ahead and sold it right away. Speed crit. Okay, again, we have another. This next, we have a 6-star, 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, 5-star, 4-star. We got a 5-star legendary and another 5-star, 5-star. We got epic here. Not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. If you're doing level 16, level 13, that is not bad. You can use this gear to get up to where you need to get up to. I mean, definitely. That's the whole point of me doing this, just to see, to make sure we didn't get a whole bunch of 4-star crappy gear that wouldn't let us progress that easily. You know, with just 1 or 2 thrown in 5 or 6 stars. That's not the case. We're doing pretty good here. So let me just go through here and sell. What did we get? Flat HP. Okay. Not any good subs that I want. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead through here. And nothing I want there. All right. So again, let's look at this other group, this destroy set. Not a set I really like. It's not favorable to me. But if it has really good gear in here with really good substats, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to roll on it and use it. So here's what we got. We have a really nice, a lot of 5 stars. I'm looking at a lot of 5 stars here. A lot of 5 stars. I'm not seeing a lot of 6 stars. We've only seen very few 6 stars so far, but that's fine. 5 stars with good substats we can work with. We can work with to progress higher, get up past stage 13, not a problem, and to use it on our farmers and anything else we need to use it on. Okay, let me just take a moment and go through here. I don't see anything yet. Give me some speed crit. Now this was crit. I don't really use crit. I use crit damage because then I try to get crit substats. And the only reason I say all this stuff is because I go through a lot of artifacts. So that's why I'm kind of picky, because I've got so many. All right, so we're over at the toxic gear. Toxic gear starting out is good as well. It's good to get those poisons up. There's nothing wrong with toxic gear. 4-star, 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 so I'm not even going to look at it. 5-star, 5-star. This could be good for somebody. Okay, speed on defense on a 6-star. So if I'm a new guy that's just working at level 13 and working up, I would keep this. I'd roll, and hopefully it rolls on speed twice. It gives you defense percentage. You could definitely work that into somebody to keep them alive, to your clan boss team or something else as you're getting new gear, and then you can work toward more offensive gear and whatever you need for your situation. So this one's good too. It's speed, it's got attack, it's got crit damage. Speed's always great on boots. The boots. Okay, here we go. We got a 5-star legendary speed. Okay, now I would roll on this one and see if I got speed. If I get hit speed 4 times, I'm sure I could slip this into somebody, right? If not, if I don't get speed like the first or second try, it's out of here. Same thing I used to do in all my other games that I play. All my other gacha games, if it's not speed and crit, it's gone. No. But we're doing good. I am seeing a crazy amount of 5-star loot. So it's not bad. So the main thing is get to 13. This camera. Get to 13 and start getting some loot. Let's see. Let's go. What else we got? Oh, here we go. 4-star. Speed. All right. We got some speed on there. Speed and crit on a 4-star. Oh, I wish this would have been 5-star. I'd roll on that one for sure. Let me know if I missed something. My eyes are drying up. Sorry. Okay, and then we've got these last bit here. Let's see how much money we get. How much coin are we going to get for all these guys? Now keep in mind, I did use 1,700 energy, however many refills that is. All right, so we're at 2,331,000. Thank you very much. So I'll take it. And then I wound up Was this one I kept? No, I wasn't keeping this one. Where did that come from? All right, let's sell that. All right. So the other ones went into my inventory. So anyways, let's go over. So don't feel bad. Let's go over my champions I use. Sorry, really itchy tonight. So don't feel bad. It's good. It's good that you're progressing. It's good that you're making your way up in the world. My Seducer's got some beast gear on it. I like it. Here's my speed and crit. Here's my speed and crit with accuracy. That piece of gear. This one is one of my favorite just because accuracy, crit, and speed, and they all hit fairly well. Speed and crit. We've got defense percentage with crit, no speed. I need to find a good one, but I wanted to match up my accuracy because my accuracy wasn't that high. I only had, well, I'm covering up. I only had 168, and I wanted to get a little more accuracy in there, so I wasn't too worried about that one. We've got speed and crit on here as well, and then we've got speed with a little bit of crit damage, HP, and accuracy. So what I wanted to do was get him a little bit more accuracy because he's only at 168. So when I'm running him through anything that I need to do the attack down on, I want to make sure we don't need it for the taunt gear. We don't need any accuracy, but for his attack down, we do need some accuracy. So I ran him, I ran Apothecary, and I ran this guy Kale. So Kale doesn't have Kale doesn't even have a chest piece on right now. So here, I'll just show you his total stats. So here's what we're rocking with Kale, and here's what we were rocking with Apothecary because I changed up my Apothecary recently and moved gear him and High Katoon, which I did a video on. So he's not really rocking anything that special either. His speed isn't even very fast at all at 212. So that's it, guys. So the main takeaway is do not feel bad. If you're doing 13, you're doing great. If you're not doing 13, you can get there very easily. Get up there, get the 6-star gear. Is this something? No, that's something. Right. Get the 6-star gear, level it up, get the 5-star gear that you see out of there that's good, level it up, and you'll work your way up higher, and it's not a problem. So they did a good job. We get good loot from the first tier of that. You can get 4 to 6-star artifacts. So that's all I've really got. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next video.